Hey there, YouTubers. Good afternoon. My name is Alicia Joanne. It's Saturday, July 10th, 2021. And before I go any further, let me address the things that are going to get your attention, which is the fact that my hair is a mess, the color of my eye is different, and I look somewhat disheveled. But for what it's worth, I spent the last half hour trying to do something with my hair, and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm just like, I intend to go ahead and shave the sides and reshave the sides, I should say, because they're already shaved. It's grown in a bit, and braid the top of my hair. But until then, I didn't want anything to take away from the fact that I wanted to make a video right now. And if I didn't press the record button, I would have found another reason to not upload this video or to not even record footage for uploading. So I'm just gonna go ahead right into it. It's been a minute. I just watched the last video I uploaded, which was January of 2020, and it's been about a year and 6 months. Yeah, 6 to 7 months. And I wanted to come on here and give an update on what's been going on with me since then. I wish I could say things have been great, but they haven't been. If it's any depiction of how things have been, I have gained some weight. In all honesty, I have tried, attempted, made some leeway, and failed at weight loss a few times since I last uploaded. Last month was another failed attempt, and it actually knocked me way off track. I was down to 400. I started out at 426 last month in the month of June, and actually the month of May, and I went from 426 to 407, and then something happened in my life and it completely triggered a depressive episode, and I went back. I'm back up to higher than I was before, which is 430 pounds. And I know that might make you think, if you're one of the people, like I read a comment on my last video, one of my previous videos, and there was a subscriber, how are you doing if you're the person, who was asking me to come back because you needed motivation for weight loss. And I want to do that for you. I want to be your motivation, because when I want to be motivated, I look to YouTube to be inspired by people who have done it previously, or people who were successful in achieving weight loss success. And I am back because, one of the things that I'm glad that I haven't done, even though I've tried so many times, attempted so many times, failed so many times, I've had so many failed attempts, is the fact that I haven't given up. And to be honest, this time around, I really felt kind of hopeless, in the sense that I have given up hope on the fact that this is possible for me. Because I've had so many failed attempts, I started to feel like maybe this isn't possible. Maybe this is what is supposed to be. Maybe I'm just supposed to live like this for the remainder of my life. But the thing about it is, that wasn't okay for me. That's not satisfactory, because one of the things that I know is that I am not satisfied at this weight. I don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm at my best. I know that I am far from my best, being 430 pounds. Actually, I weighed myself earlier today, about 2 hours ago, and I was 430.2 pounds, which is ridiculous. I mean, last January, I was finally below 400 pounds. And as I said, since then, I've tried a couple more times and I have failed again and again, but I haven't given up. And so if you're a person who's trying to lose weight, you're probably thinking to yourself, so why am I watching you if you've had so many failed attempts at weight loss? Well, let me tell you why. Because I haven't given up, and because I do believe in my ability to lose weight. And I know that it's not that I don't know how to lose weight. It's that I don't know how to utilize what I know. I don't know how to put into action what I know. And when I do try, something happens that derails me, and I fall off the wagon, and I give up. And so, I have had some time to think about it, and what I've realized is that I need to focus not so much on my weight, but on the reason why I can't lose weight. Stay with me. So I know I've shared in my previous videos that I struggle with depression. And in the past, I've always been thinking or being prioritizing weight loss as the number one thing that I need to focus on in order to get out of my depression and to get myself into a better mental state until I started thinking about it. And I realized that no, I have that backwards. The truth is, I became depressed before I started gaining a lot of weight. When I first got into the first deep depression, I wasn't over 200 pounds. I was way below 200 pounds. Yes, I wasn't at a weight that I wanted to be at, but I was over 280 pounds smaller than I am now. So the onset of depression is actually what started me into obesity. So in order to get out of this, I know that I have to first focus on my mental health. So not just my mental health, but my life overall. I'm going to get very personal on this journey because I'm going to be very transparent here. I'm going to share the fact that I am in my early 40s and the fact that as far as finances, I'm broke. It's not good to share, but it's the truth. It's my truth. The truth is that I haven't seen $5,000 in quite a long time. Not at one time, not in my bank account. I've seen $3,000 recently, but that's because of the stimulus. And that's the truth. That's my reality. I see money, but it comes and goes very quickly because I have to pay my bills. And I am so grateful of the fact that I am able to pay my bills and I am able to maintain a roof over my head and I'm able to feed my child. But the truth is, there isn't much else I am able to do. I'm not able to do anything recreational. I'm not able to, because I can't afford those expenditures. So, what I am able to do is very limited. And the thing that means more to me than anything else is freedom. And I think part of feeling free is being able to do things, to have choices. And those choices are limited by what I can afford to do. For instance, I love to travel, but I haven't been able to do it because I can't afford it. I mean, currently I don't even own a vehicle. I know that's very transparent, isn't it? Like I said, I'm going to be very transparent because, all right, so that's a part of why I just press play, because I said one of the things that I've always wanted to do is to share my journeys, to go on this journey and to share it, because yes, I do want to build a YouTube channel, but I do also believe that I have something to share. And as I've said before, whenever I want to feel motivated, a lot of the times what I do is look at a YouTube video to feel inspired and motivated, to look at someone who is in my situation, who was able to overcome and succeed. And I genuinely believe that despite all the times that I've failed, I am still able to do this. And, there are many times I am still able to do this. I haven't given up hope. And yes, I know that a lot of the time I am deterred, and that deterrence is mainly, in fact, because of my mental state, because I haven't been managing my depression. I haven't been managing my well-being. So, this upload, I'm not doing a lot. I'm not going to say a lot. And I'm not going to give you the strategies yet that I am going to be using, because this is just me letting you guys know that I am back. And this time I intend to actually upload a lot more than I have before, because one of the things that I'm going to be doing is sharing what I'm eating, and not just eating for weight loss, but eating for a better mental state. Yes, eating as a means of healing myself, because I am a firm believer that what we put in our bodies have a very big impact on our mental state. So I'm going to be eating first and foremost for my health, and hopefully as a residual effect, I will also be losing weight. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be eating better, and I'm going to be doing more home cooked meals. I'm going to be focusing on my mental health as my first priority, but I'm going to be focusing on my life overall, because as I said, I'm broke. I'm in my early 40s and I need to get my shit together. Period. I need to get my life together. So If you're here, I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching, and I'm back. And this is the first in many videos to come, and hopefully you will come back and we can take on this journey together. You can share this journey with me. And if you are in a situation like me, where you're in you're middle-aged and you find yourself in a situation where you don't have any finances and you're trying to build, let's do this together. Come on. We have to believe in ourselves. And yes, I'm talking to myself now, because that's one of the things that I noticed about myself of recently. And I am in therapy, and I've been talking to my therapist. And one of the things that I never said before is that I don't love myself. I haven't loved myself for quite some time. That's big. That's really big. Because I always thought I did, until I realized that a lot of the things that I do, my actions says different. So yes, mental health, self-love, self-care, eating healthy, forming healthy habits, being consistent with my uploads, which is a very big part of my journey moving forward, because I'm trying to build this channel and hopefully it will become an income of some sort, a side income. You know, I know it's going to take some time. It's going to take me about 1.5 years or even more than that before I can even get to that point. But I did my first video in 2008, and if I was consistent, I know even if I did 1 video a month, I would have had some success. But hey, we live and we learn. So I'm not making big promises to you, but I am making big promises to myself. I'm making big promises to myself, and I am intending this time. And if you are watching this and you saw my last 3 videos, or I have another channel, you know, if you are a person who came from that channel, you might say, well, what's the difference this time, Alicia? You've been doing this for over like 15 years and you haven't been consistent. And I'm saying that the only way for me to prove that I mean different is to show you that I mean different. I have never consistently uploaded videos for 2 months. I've never consistently uploaded videos, 8 videos in a row. So stick around, subscribe, put on a notification bell so you'll be notified, because there are going to be notifications, because I'm intended to take this journey. Alicia Joanne's journey is not just a weight loss journey. It's a self-improvement journey. And I'm inviting you to come along in this journey. And I appreciate that you are following me on this journey. If you are here watching this video, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. I'll see you guys in my next video.